Hey guys, it's Drew here at Card of My Eye. I have another mini album kit I'd like to share with you. This is using the Ancestry.com paper collection from K & Company. I'm hoping the lighting's a little bit better. I put some craft cardstock behind everything so that it kind of reflect the lighting. So I'm just going to start off, I guess I'll start off up here. You're going to receive 5 of these crown die cuts, and these are in the pattern paper itself, and these vary per paper, but they're all really nice papers for those pieces there. And then you also get some vintage stamps that match. So those are some of the die cuts. You also get a canvas page of the Tim Holtz ornamental die, and it looks like this, and it's a nice thick canvas so that you could create your canvas page, or you could glue it down to a piece of chipboard. You're also going to receive your chipboard book, and this is using the ornamental die from Tim Holtz. You're going to receive the six of these medium weight ornamental Tim Holtz book shaped dies for your book, and they look something like this. And that's what's going to be the base of the album itself. You're also going to receive this SOAR Adage ticket, and every one of them has a SOAR and a 15-cent ticket like this. You'll also receive a vintage book page. You can probably see it right back here. I'll share with you what that vintage book page looks like. Here is the book page. And it doesn't need archival spray, so it's perfect for using. And then you get a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cream and craft cardstock. These are coordinating cardstocks for the collection. So you're going to get those. You're also going to get 5 of these little clear dewdrops. If they look something like this. So you could put those in the center of the flowers in the kit, or whatever you'd like to do. You're going to get a bag of diamond dust, and this is how big the bag of diamond dust is. And make sure not to give your kids this, because this is crushed glass. It's not going to cut you, but you're not going to want your kids to eat this. And you're also going to get a Tim Holtz little post, which can hold the Adage tickets and kind of pop them out behind different objects. It's kind of tricky to get them in there because it really holds them in the piece, but you get the idea. It has a little thing, it's a split ring, and you just slip it in there and you can place it behind something. You're also going to get a pearl stick pin, and you're going to get the binding ring for the album itself, and then a lace doily and this flower. And now I'm going to go over the papers. Again, the papers are from the Ancestry.com paper collection from K & Company. It's perfect for your family pictures. So here are the papers. They're double-sided papers, so I'm going to share with you both sides of the paper. There's a lot of blues and greens and creams and olives and fun colors like this. And some of the edges, if you could see that, they have an embossed edge on them. So some of them have an embossed edge on the paper. There's lots of script in the background. There will be a double of 1 or 2 of the papers, but you could just use the opposite side. You can't even tell that it's a double of the paper. So those are the 12 ornamental shaped dies that will cover your chipboard perfectly. And then you're also going to get a card that I made for it. It's an extra page that you could add to the mini album, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to attach it or adhere it down to one of the sides, and then you have room for binding on the edges, and it flips open, so that way you could add extra photos and journaling to the album. So you're going to get one of those, and you're also going to get 2 6x6 extra pieces of pattern paper to do die cutting or make tags or pockets. They're double-sided as well. And 1 sheet of the Ancestry.com cardstock stickers, and they're really thick cardstock stickers. So you're going to get, these are all of the stickers that you get. There's 3 of them. Like this one says, who influenced your life the most? What do you think you would be when you grew up? And advice, which piece of wisdom or advice would you like to pass on? So you could journal on those and add them to the album. You're also going to get one of these vintage flashcards, and they have a tea dye on them. So you're going to get that. And you're going to get 2 of these really small tags, perfect for the shape, for the size of this album, because as you could see, the album is not huge. It's about a 4x6 album. Actually, it's like a 4 by probably 5.5. And then you're going to get the 2 small tags, and they have this string on them. And also you're going to get this large shipping tag. This is the size 8 shipping tag from Tim Holtz. And I scored them so that you could easily fold this up and fold this one up as well. And you can create a little trifold journaling spot or photo mat. Looks something like that. And for the chipboard pieces, you're going to get the Tim Holtz keyhole and the key. You're also going to get the Tim Holtz crest, and it looks like that. That's a family crest die, and it has a little thing at the bottom, and it also has a leaves that go around the crest. So it's perfect for the mini album as well, because this is kind of a family album, so you're going to get the family crest die. You're also going to get a strip of Doodlebug bling in this black. Actually, these are pearls. They look like this. And one of these vintage journaling spots. They have writing on some of them, and it's actually written in pencil, so you can erase it if you'd like to. And you're going to get a vintage button. It looks like this. They're actually pretty big of a size, as you might be able to tell by my thumb size, but this is how big the vintage button is, and they're metal. You're going to get a little eyelet frame for making memories, and 6 of the vintage or the antique brass, so they look like bronze extra large eyelets, and they look like this is the color of them, the antique bronze. You're going to get 6 of those for your pages, and you're going to get a key charm, a vintage puzzle piece. This is an actual puzzle piece that is vintage. It's from Studio Blackbird, and that's where this journaling spot is from as well. And then you're going to get 2 brads for your keyhole, to put your keyhole down, or you can use them in your eyelet frame if you'd like to. Just depends on what you want to use it on. And you're going to get some vintage buttons, and these are 100% vintage buttons purchased from an antique shop. So as you can see, some of them have thread running through them already for you. So that's a really neat thing. And then you're going to get one of these, which are ornament hooks, but they do the same thing as the Tim Holtz ones, but you can kind of grab larger things with it. So you could place it onto your page, having something stick out, such as this really large thing like this. It's a really large flashcard. And you're also going to receive... Now we're going to go into the flowers that you get in the kit. Move this over some. You're going to get one of these Prima leaves, and these are the luster gold leaves, and these are real leaves that have been enameled. They're really neat. And 3 of these I Am Roses baby roses, and I Am Roses large rose. As you can probably tell, this is a lot larger than their small roses. And an I Am Roses gardenia in the cream color. You're also going to get one of these awesome, this is actual a Prima flower. These are the Prima Alchemy flowers from the Alchemy collection. They're embossed, and then they have like a bronze coating over the embossed areas and a silver pearlescent coating over the top of that. So they look like this. And you're going to get a Prima Winter Rose and Vanilla Ice, and they have this diamond dust on the edge of them already for you. So if you could, that's what the diamond dust looks like that you're going to get the little bag of in the collection. So you could add it to the edges of your flowers. And you're going to get various white flowers that you could dye and ink for your mini book. So you're going to get some of those white flowers. And you're also going to get some of these green and brown flowers that look like this. You're going to get 4 of those. 2 feathers, 1 in brown and 1 in this tan color. A Prima butterfly, and this is from the, I think it's from the Villarin collection. It looks like this. It has kind of an orangey look to it. And then you're going to get some laces, and these are the laces that you're going to receive. You're going to receive this one here that has 3 of these really nice bloomer trim that you can cut around and ink and distress on your page. You're going to get this one, which is really awesome. It looks something like this. It's kind of like a pinkish mauve color. 2 yards of this cotton cording. 12 inches of this pearl trim that has these little squares on it. 12 inches of this lace trim. 12 inches of the seam binding in the rusty orange color, and as you can probably see, it is seam binding because you could see through it, if you could see through it right there over that Making Memories metal embellishment. And you're going to get 6 inches of this Prima trim, and it's really pretty like this. And then 12 inches of this Prima trim, which has a brown tinsely edge to it. 12 inches of this trim, or this 1/4 inch ribbon here, in the kind of like a burgundy color. 6 inches of these dangle drop pearls that look like this. 10 inches of the twill tape. Sorry, I ran out of it, so you get 10 inches of that. And then you're also going to get 12 inches of this extra large satin. And what I would prefer to do with this is I would take the seam binding and the satin, and I would tie it onto the binding ring, and then just have them completely hanging off like this. I think that would look so cool if there was just a knot and they were hanging off of your binding ring. So that's what I thought would be nice. So this is the Ancestry.com mini album kit, and you're going to receive a whole ton of stuff, and it's available on my blog and the link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys all have a great weekend. Bye everyone.